And we are back, and welcome to Victory Monday. And what do I mean by Victory Monday? Since my Giants lost a heartbreaker last night, well, the Mets, like a good football team does, won roughly one game per week. So I think they previously beat the Reds on a Friday. They finally won a game yesterday. Took extra innings, but they did it. They still control their own playoff destiny. I'd like to say I ran out and got this to celebrate, but the truth is, I got this well beforehand. I was in Best Buy. It was a last blaster situation, so I couldn't pass it up. I was in Target later. They have way too many of these things, and I didn't feel like spending another 40. So we got some damage here. Maybe that's where the auto is. This product has treated me pretty well. A couple autos, one Aaron Judge buyback, a Jackson Merrill Fanatical. So let's just see what we got. Been a while since I've been able to rip some baseball, so I'm looking forward to it. We got, speaking of Jackson Merrill, I really like these Future Stars cards. You know what? I'm going to put that up. Dating back to 1987. Here's our first Ray Wave. Unfortunately, it's a pitcher, so we're not going to put that up. And Josh Bell. Bo Jackson had his rookie card in 86, Topps traded, but then he had a Future Stars card in Topps 87. So I think I've been on mark for the Future Stars cards ever since. Here's Brooks Lee. I think he's still a good rookie. I have no idea. Here's our next Ray Wave. It's IKF. This one feels a little thicker. Not numbered. All right. Cameron Misner. I don't know. He was doing pretty well originally. I'm going to put him up. You guys let me know in the comments if that was a bad idea. When you're, I don't know about you guys, but when your team's not doing well, I just can't follow the rest of the league. I used to watch a guy, Fuzzy. I mean, he recaps all the games. He's pretty fair, but he'll let a team have it when they deserve it, and the Mets have deserved it. And I just couldn't put myself through that. When you lose 8 in a row, this is a regular refractor. When you lose 8 in a row, and previously, you've done stuff like lost 13 of 15. Speaking of the Mets, this guy, I'll put him up. He had a home run the other night off of DeGrom, ironically, but he hasn't been right, and when he is playing, he gets hurt. But hope you all are doing well. I'll be back probably later in the week with football. I think Donruss drops this week, but maybe it's only hobby. So if I can find some blasters, I'll get one. If not, I guess we'll go back to score. Or Elvis. Here's another Brooks Lee on the Prism, and a Nick York. All right, it's a guy swinging a bat. Beggars can't be choosers. I think we might have our first. Well, we might have had a dead box originally, but. All right, let's see. Short King, Jose Altuve. Here's a good power players, Dylan Cruz. That's better than getting yet another Bryce Harper. The Dick Fitz starter pack continues. We'll put that up. Gotta love it when you Dick Fitz. Ke'Bryan Hayes and Corey Seager. He's so good they named a stat after him. SEAGER. Forget what it's called. I think it's about something like selectivity in the batter's box. Byron Buxton laying out. Aaron Schunk, rookie, but I haven't heard his name recently, although admittedly I'm not paying attention. Here's my guy, Andres Jimenez, not stand-worthy. Here's a regular refractor, Christian Yelich. They're trying to still make Christian Yelich a thing, although I think he's actually good this year. Nacho Alvarez on the sepia. This one feels thin. Now, I think one of our other packs had 5 in it. Maybe even had 6. So maybe there's an auto in here. Jonathan India. No, there's 4. Corbin Carroll. Shout out once again to old guy with a camera, a dream, and influencer boxes hidden all over his house. Matt Stram. This guy actually collects cards. Maybe I can sell this back to him. And Ty Madden, but he's a pitcher, not a hitter. All right, probably our first dud box out of Topps Chrome. Glad I didn't double down and get one at Target. But thanks for watching, and I will see you when I see you.